Ladies and gentlemen, I firmly believe that professional football is the greatest game man has ever invented. It is a fine test of strength, preparation, but most of all, will. And the greatest test of that will is the Super Bowl. For 50 years now, the Super Bowl has answered one question. Which team of men will impose their will on the other team of men? Which men will carve their name in the granite wall of history? And which men will recoil in the face of that history? Make no mistake, the Super Bowl is a mirror that reflects from the inside. Which men will see the greatness within them? Which men will have the guts to claim it? Which men will refuse to fall? Better yet, which men will get up? The Super Bowl is a true and fair test. It doesn't read press clippings. It doesn't care how famous you are. But if you're prepared, you're ready for your moment, just like that, you will know immortality. The Super Bowl is more than a game, really. It's a crucible. It's a furnace. It's a battle won by men who never learned to surrender. It can make you forgotten. It can make you unforgettable. They put my name on this piece of silver. This trophy goes to these great men who win the Super Bowl. But it's not my name on that trophy, which makes me proud. It's theirs.
Super Bowl countdown, a look at Levi's Stadium as we get set for the 50th game in the history of this great spectacle. With Super Bowl 50, and who knows if it's the last rodeo. It could be the Sheriff. Peyton Manning and Carolina, they have kept on pounding with Steph Curry and, of course, Cam Newton, the league MVP. What a beautiful Lady Gaga with the anthem and the flyover. The pomp and circumstance was just awesome. And Manning and the Broncos take the field first, and Owen Daniels right away. We thought this might be a recurring theme. They actually didn't find him a ton, but that was, hey, I can throw the ball, right, guys? Then Manning in the shotgun to Andre Caldwell, and there he is, so he's throwing the ball.
And Peyton, that's one of the last couple of games. The best throws are the first drive, because I think maybe the painkiller in the foot is actually the strongest.
Well, and then this one, ooh, that was that hung. Robert McClain, the corner, was signed in the middle of the year, knocks it away. The Broncos get a field goal, though their special teams were impeccable. It was 3-0. Here comes Cam Newton. What can he do? Well, it was Jericho Contry, but bobbled. Looked at Ron Rivera challenge, but it was to no avail, Tom. It was an incompletion.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when we initially saw it, I thought he did a great job of concentrating and grabbing it the second time around, and then you can see the nose of the ball right there. Popped up a little bit. He lost control of it.
So Ron Rivera grew up a couple of hours from here in Monterey, California, Seaside High School. Really, I didn't see it that way, and so they lose the timeout. But then 2 plays later, Cam in the shotgun. And look out! Von Miller! The ball is loose! And it's Malik Jackson! And it's a defensive touchdown! Just like they used to do, Steve!
Best case scenario for the Denver Broncos. And Cam's inability to feel the rush throughout the night. It seemed like he was off his game early, throwing high. The moment seemed to be a little big early, but he never truly got on track. And this one, this hit, seemed to put him in a place that he never got back to.
So where do the points come from? Well, they come from defense. Now, second quarter, 10-0. Cam desperately looking for his favorite target, and that was a really good play. They felt Ware come off the corner, Tom. We were sitting and watched that play.
Little tight end fall style, backer coming across a little bit late on coverage.
So that was the Greg Olsen and out of Corey Brown, but Aqib Talib, and boy, does he toss him out. Well, here come the flags. If you're going to get a flag, you might as well have it for 1 yard.
Well, and also, Aqib seemed to be very pumped and amped early in the game.
Oh, he was amped. He was definitely amped. And meanwhile, it's Jonathan Stewart. And now, here you go. Ball game. Talib was amped. You'll see him in a minute getting calmed down. It's a 10-7 Denver lead.
Well, they've been successful a lot down in the red zone when they get the ball near the goal line. They're the best team in the National Football League at sticking it in, Boom.
And now after a big punt return, it's a field goal, 13-7. Mike Tolbert, a big run, but it's a fumble. And Trevathan makes the recovery on a big hit. Denver's defense, even when there's an 8 or 9 yard run, had on ball.
Now remember, Carolina's defense was the one that came in turning the ball over a ton. 3 turnovers in the Super Bowl by the Denver Broncos. Carolina very uncharacteristic.
Darian Stewart did a great. I thought he played a really good game at the free safety. Oh, Coney Ely, he makes the pick. And look at this. He had a big game, number 94. Look at the big fella. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling up to the 40-yard line.
I got a funny feeling from Peyton there that he was a little out of sorts. He wasn't able to throw the ball like he wanted to, and now his mind was racing, not catching defensive lineman dropping back. I was very uncharacteristic
I like
for
the
Peyton.
mindset of the defense. We don't care.
And so now, here we go. Third quarter down, 13-7. It's the cross to Ted Ginn Jr.
Get out of bounds! Get out of bounds!
He can fly, but he can fly for 45 yards. And now, 2nd and 11. Newton, Jericho Conchery. Is that Von Miller down there on defense?
Von Miller as well. Great job of sticking the hand in and yanking the ball out.
And you got to be great on special teams too. And oh no, Gano hit the upright. And so while McManus made all 3, Gano missed that one. Now, Cam to Corey Brown. They're not done. And that was a ball that Denver could have made a play on.
It was a lollipop, right?
42-yard pickup to Marcus, and this was Cam so strong. But
Cam I never felt like in the pocket that he had a sense of where he was even looking, sideline to sideline. They'll point to it, and they consistently drop him back deep. I didn't understand that.
And here's a ball high that's picked up by T.J. Ward. But then Ward, oh my goodness, it's a fumble! But Danny Trevathan is Johnny on the spot.
Absolutely, Boom. That's why you're always following the football no matter what.
3 turnovers, Carolina. Look out. Hungry like a wolf. Derek Wolfe, and who else? Von Miller, 58, was omnipresent.
Is there any chance we could do a play call to move Cam outside the pocket? I mean, this is Tom Brady had to take a beating last week, 2 weeks ago. Why would you put Cam in the same boat with his ability to move around like he does?
McManus has kicked 3 field goals at 16-7. Fourth quarter, 3rd and 14. Peyton, and it's Coney Ely again. He fumbles the ball. Ely was immense, and he slithered through like an Ely.
Yeah, it's a really great play and getting the pressure on Peyton. But again, I'm the defense. I don't care.
And so, meanwhile, here comes Cam Newton. He completes the pass to Funchess. This time Gano, and now we have a 1-score game. It just gets in there. It's 16-10. C.J. Anderson ran really well. Manning to Anderson. It's a short gain, but he couldn't run well enough here. It's a punt. Remember, it's a 1-score game. How could Denver's defense stop the 500-point offense? Well, here's how. Von Miller with the strip, and Ward recovers the football. They're unbelievable.
Play of the game.
Yeah, it's the play of the game. You're looking for that turnover that's going to give you a chance to get the easy score. And again, Von used a plethora of moves coming off that edge, and almost all of them got home.
I mean, single-handedly, how many guys dominate from one defensive position? I mean, Von dominated tonight.
C.J. Anderson pushing, and he lays out to get it over the goal line. They took a long look at it, but there's your call. It was a good call. It's a touchdown. And so now, up 12, you might as well go for 2. And Peyton Manning, there it is to Benny Fowler. You missed the fist pump on the touchdown, and there's that fist pump. And there it is. It's 24-10. And so the Mannings up in the box. There's Eli, his mom, dad, kids, everyone. And just in case you didn't get the message, down goes Newton. Down goes Newton. DeMarcus Ware. He and Miller flop outside sometimes, but and there it is. Congratulations. That's Gary Kubiak. And
Von Miller does the Gatorade as well.
Yes,
is there anything he didn't do, Tom?
No, nothing.
And so the 2 quarterbacks meet. The obligatory Snow Angels here at Levi's Stadium, and the Denver Broncos surrender a mere 10 points. Denver 24. Did they have 200 yards? I don't quite think so.
I think they had about 190.